Today's reading is Nehemiah 1 through 3. 13 years had passed since Ezra's return to Jerusalem, and although Zerubbabel had rebuilt the temple, and there had been some reforms under Ezra's spiritual leadership, the city remained destitute. A remnant of Jews still resided in Persia, formerly Babylon, including Nehemiah, who served as the cupbearer for King Artaxerxes. One of Nehemiah's brothers returned from Jerusalem with troubling news. The letter said, "The remnant that are left of the captivity there in the province are in a great affliction and reproach. The wall of Jerusalem also is broken down, and the gates thereof are burned with fire." Jerusalem was a broken city filled with broken people. Despite the efforts of Zerubbabel and Ezra, God's people were once again defiling themselves by intermarrying with non-Jews. Needless to say, the news shattered Nehemiah's heart. He immediately began to fast and pray, repenting on behalf of Israel and himself. Here was a man burdened for God's holiness and God's people. It came to pass that King Artaxerxes noticed Nehemiah's visibly sad countenance. Nehemiah confessed that his sadness stemmed from the state of Jerusalem. Artaxerxes then asked, "What are you requesting?" Nehemiah quickly prayed within himself and responded, "If it please the king, and if your servant has found favor in your sight, that you would send me to Judah, to the city of my father's graves, that I may rebuild it." The king permitted Nehemiah and issued him official letters to present to the governors of the surrounding Persian provinces. Upon arriving in Jerusalem, Nehemiah took the time to survey the city. He approached the leaders of Israel and said, "You see the distress that we are in, how Jerusalem lies in waste, and its gates are burned with fire. Come, let us build up the wall of Jerusalem, that we may no longer be a reproach." And the people responded, "Let us rise up and build." Now, Nehemiah did not come to rebuild the temple. Zerubbabel had already accomplished that. He didn't come to teach the law to the city's inhabitants. Ezra had been working on reforming the people. Nehemiah came specifically to rebuild the walls. For what good is spiritual reformation without physical protection? The Jews needed to be devoted to God and separated from the influence of the world. Brothers and sisters, true worship must be accompanied by right living. The remnant of Jews in Jerusalem needed protection from external enemies who sought to undermine their devotion to holiness. Likewise, Christian believers must adopt the same mindset. We are to live in the world, but not allow the world to live in us. To be God's people means to be individuals of devotion and separation.